They say cameras don't lie, but sometimes they capture things we can't explain. Tonight we're diving into 5 of the most chilling ghost videos ever recorded. Moments caught on film that have left viewers questioning reality itself. Are these real encounters with the unknown, or just perfectly timed illusions? This is 99% true or not. In the quiet town of Newtown, Sydney, Australia, something strange was caught on camera. Late at night, security footage shows a chair slowly sliding across the floor on its own. Moments later, another object shifts, subtle but deliberate. Established in 1876, like many old hotels in Australia, it carries a long history of deaths, travelers, and tragedy. People claim the ghost could be that of former employee Old Peter. Analysis. Poltergeist activity is often described as physical objects moving and furniture shifting. But skeptics argue it could be vibrations, uneven flooring, or even clever hoaxes. But here's what makes this clip unsettling. The movement doesn't look random. It looks intentional. They say the spirit seems to enjoy the expensive red wines. On November 1st, 2012, CCTV footage from an office in Manchester, England captured something that quickly spread across the internet. Chairs begin to rotate. A trash bin slides across the floor. Papers scatter without anyone present. The footage appears continuous with no cuts or no edits. Some believed it was a classic case of poltergeist activity, while others weren't so convinced. Analysis. Critics point out strategic camera angles, possible wire manipulation, viral marketing potential. But one detail stands out. Multiple objects move in different directions at the same time. If it's fake, it's carefully orchestrated. If it's real, something unseen is very A man sets up a camera to record himself sleeping. At first, nothing happens. Then, in the middle of the night, a loud noise. He stirs, and behind him, something moves. A door creaks open. Shadows shift unnaturally. Objects appear to change position. In some versions of the footage, a dark figure can be seen near the edge of the frame, watching, waiting, analysis. Sleep recordings are notoriously easy to fake, but also deeply unsettling because they feel personal. Possible explanations include sleepwalking, camera glitches, staged paranormal content. But the most disturbing question is this: if it's fake, why film yourself asleep night after night?
Hi there. Basically, I moved into this flat a few months ago, and a few weeks into it, started noticing a few weird things started happening in the night time. But basically, you know, I'd wake up and there'd be kind of like a dark shadow standing over my bed or something like that. You know, the doors would slam, kind of banging noises or knocking noises and that. You know, well, weren't normal things, let's put it that way. I mean, like I say, when I woke up and saw this shadow and that, I mean, I just thought it was like you know, me still dreaming or partially dreaming or coming out of sleep and not being quite with it. As for the door slamming, you know, just assume that it's down to, like, you know, drafts, wind, things like that. You know, basically, you know, things like that happen. And because I'm living in a high-rise flat, the banging and stuff like that, you just obviously put that down to either the neighbours above or below you, just knocking things around and stuff like that. You know, you just don't pay attention to it. But you know, it just seems strange that since I've moved in here, these things have started happening. And you know, I looked into it. Basically, one of the neighbours told me that somebody who lived here before me actually hung himself. He had problems and he hung himself, and that the council obviously never disclosed that when they gave me the place, which obviously I probably wouldn't want to anyway, because who wants to move into a place that somebody killed themselves in? But you know, it just started getting me thinking, you know, well, maybe there's like spirits in here or something like that. You know, I don't really believe in ghosts, and you know, I think all that stuff is rubbish. But you know, I just thought, well, set up the camera and see what happens. You know, I wasn't expecting to pick anything up, but here's basically a video diary of what I did collect.
During a major exhibition at the Cleveland Museum of Art, a photograph captured something unexpected. Standing quietly among the visitors is a man who looks almost exactly like Claude Monet. Long white beard, old-fashioned clothing, a distant, almost observing expression. The resemblance is uncanny. Some staff even claimed the figure was seen by multiple people, not just the camera. Analysis. This is less about movement and more about presence. Skeptics say it's simply a look-alike, a coincidence amplified by context. But consider this. Why does the figure appear exactly where Monet's work was being displayed? And why does he seem out of time? One of the most famous ghost videos ever recorded was captured at Hampton Court Palace in 2003. Cameras recorded heavy fire doors swinging open, repeatedly, with no one there, until one night a figure appears, tall and robed, almost skeletal in the grainy footage. It steps into the doorway, reaches out, and slowly pulls the door shut, as if it knows exactly what it's doing. The palace itself dates back to the time of Henry VIII and is said to be haunted by multiple spirits. But this footage is different because whatever this is, it interacts with the physical world. Some ghost stories tie this figure into Hampton Court's long list of spectral legends, including the Grey Lady and the Screaming Queen Catherine Howard, Henry VIII's fifth wife, whose ghost is reportedly heard or seen in other parts of the palace. Apparently, this has been happening for a while, since in the Victorian and Edwardian days they had postcards about the ghost. While the CCTV clip is widely shared in paranormal circles and featured on shows and sites about haunted places, there's no official confirmation that it proved a real ghost apparition, just unexplained footage that some find spooky. Analysis. Skeptics suggest a person in costume, a staff member caught on camera, or a cleverly staged event. But no one ever came forward. No explanation was officially confirmed, and the footage remains unexplained. 5 videos. 5 moments caught on camera, where reality doesn't quite behave the way it should. Maybe there's a logical explanation for all of them. Or maybe we're only seeing a small glimpse of something we don't yet understand. So now it's your turn. Are these videos 99% true or not? Comment below. Which one convinced you the most? And which one do you think is completely fake? If you enjoyed this video, please consider liking and subscribing. It helps a ton, and I'll keep making more.